Hello and welcome to Around the Clock. I'm your host, Yolanda Greaves. Today we are speaking with Visi Tilak, who is a local writer and artist, and we're going to be talking about the 01721 Circle of Love project. Visi, welcome to Around the Clock.
Thank you. Thank you for having me.
Visi, you are an Ashland resident. How long have you been here in Ashland?
Oh boy, I'm going to date myself. I've been here about, I want to say 20 years.
Nice.
Yeah.
And you are a writer and an artist. What kind of writing and what kind of art do you do?
So I write for multiple publications. I'm a freelance writer. I write for the Boston Globe. I'm published in the New York Times, Wall Street Journal, the U.S. News and World Report. In fact, I did a piece on the Ashland High School Innovation Center for the U.S. News and World Report. So I've done some freelance work. I also do art, and I do mosaic art, and I'm a potter.
Very cool. So the Circle of Love project is certainly then right in what we would say your wheelhouse as an artist. Tell us, what is the Circle of Love project?
So when this whole pandemic started, one of the things that Amy, who's my partner in this whole project, Amy Caruso, who's also an Ashland resident, she and I had been working on some community art projects, and we, put forth a proposal, and we were going to do, bring a whole bunch of people in and do a lot of artwork at the farmers market space, and everything just stopped. And we were like, we have to, do some community art, because that's something that we've been planning for a year now. And so we talked about it, and I had just visited in February the Yayoi Kusama exhibit at the Institute of Contemporary Art, which is an art work about dots, and she speaks about how circles bring the whole world together. The universe is built of circles, and so that was kind of going on in my mind. And then Natick did this wonderful project that they're still ongoing. It's called the 01760 Love Project, which is heart projects, and they collect that, and they're doing some community art. And Amy works at the Hopkinton Public Schools, and one of the teachers there is working on a similar project called the Hexagon Project. So we kind of brought all this together, and we said, you know what, circles, let's think about maybe the Circle of Love. Let's create a Circle of Love in Ashland. Let's envelop us with artwork from our friends and relatives who live anywhere in the world. They can send us circle artwork, and we can put that all together and create murals. So we went over to Beth at the town and talked to her about it, and she was completely excited. And she and Ashley, her coordinator, were completely excited. And we said, you know what, let's go for it. Let's, and this is not something that we have to be together to do together. We can be in our own individual spaces, yet we can do what we need to do. And we can, once things open up, go out there to town hall and the high school and different community buildings and create some lovely artwork.
So what is the call for action to the community with these circles?
So what we have done is we have created 8-inch templates. So what the templates are is, I can show you a sample of it. I have one here. And we have that in multiple places. We have that on Facebook. We have it at the corner spot where people can go pick up a template, a printed template. The request is that they print it on thicker cardstock paper and not regular printer paper, because it may not hold up well in a large art piece. So we request people to decorate it. I mean, just sit down, be mindful, have some fun, just let your creative juices flow. It can be anything, lines, dots, it can be like really intricate drawings, it can be Zentangles, anything, any medium. Just create art and drop them off, cut the circles out for us and drop them off at the corner spot, or mail them into town hall. There's a mailing address that we've given people at multiple places as well. Once they send
I think they can also use the Dropbox at town hall as well, right?
We haven't opened up the town hall Dropbox yet because of the elections, but we do have a Dropbox at the corner spot.
Okay.
So we will be opening up multiple Dropboxes in multiple locations later on in June, towards the end of June, once things start opening up a little bit. So that's the whole idea,
Okay.
is to have people decorate circles, drop them off, and then we will, post them on social media, and eventually, hopefully by the middle of summer, hoping to create some huge art projects and invite everybody to come and see them.
Okay, I don't know if it's me or you, Visi, but you
There's a
froze for me.
delay. You froze for me for a couple of minutes too. I think there's a
Okay.
slight delay.
Okay.
So we might
Paul,
have
are we still good?
you seem okay now. It did freeze. And then there was a few delays, so we might have to back up just
Okay.
like a little bit.
I'll go back and ask, what's the call to action? We'll go back to there for the public.
Okay, yeah.
Yeah, I'll go back to that because that's when I felt like I was getting stuff. Okay.
Yeah, it's still
So I'm going to
breaking up
ask that.
a little bit.
Oh, yeah?
A lot of people must be on the internet right now.
Yes.
I know, that's the thing. I've been dealing with this at almost every meeting that I've been at.
Usually I'm okay, but okay, I'm going to go back to what's the call to action, Visi.
Okay.
You'll repeat yourself, but that's okay.
Yep, tell
Are
me
you
when
ready?
I'm ready to go.
Okay,
Yep.
I'm just going to
I
mute
just need-
myself again.
Yep. So Visi, what is the call to action for these circles?
So we have uploaded templates on multiple websites. The town website, the town newsletter has it, and our Facebook page has it. We also have printouts of the templates at the corner spot where people can go pick it up. The request is people go creative, get wild with their creativity, use any form of art, and they can create art within the circles, cut them off, and they can either mail it in to town hall or they can drop it off at the corner spot. Then we will bring these circles together and create some lovely murals.
And where will we see the murals posted, or what's the hope for the posting?
The hope is as soon as circle artwork comes in, we are going to post it all over social media. But at this point, we have yet to get permits to create murals at town hall. We have to go to the select board, get the permission to create the artwork. One of the places we are hoping to do a mural is at the Ashland High School and the community center. And so we are also hoping to create themes over a period of time. So one of the themes we're going to be introducing pretty soon is a senior theme for the high school seniors or any senior who's graduated who is from Ashland. So a senior theme that might probably go up in the schools, and then we want to do a senior citizens theme, so that might go up at the senior center. We are hoping to do like frontline workers, healthcare workers. So, create multiple themes like that. So it keeps people interested and, wanting to create multiple pieces of art as well.
Nice. So it's interesting when I heard about this project. I know a number of people in Natick, and I had been following their Hearts of Love project and their zip code, and
Yeah.
I love how through this whole pandemic the communities are sharing what they're doing. And I think about the Front Porch Project and how that started, and we were able to do it here in Ashland in support of our Ashland Emergency Fund, and how it was the Heart Project was in Natick, and you saw the Circle exhibit. And I love how that is just bringing the different communities together in ways because they're sharing what they're doing.
Right. And the other thing too is we don't want to leave the businesses out of this as well. So we have extended it to our local small businesses, and our call to them is to create larger 2-feet circles and decorate it with inspirational messages, whatever it is that they want to do, and put it out in very creative spots. Like if it's a storefront, obviously they put it on their windows, but if it's a non-storefront business, they can still post it on their door or in their foyer or reception area, wherever, and they can participate as well. And so we want to, lift them up as well. So it's all about coming together and knowing that we are all there for each other and appreciating one another. So that's what this is all about.
Well, Visi, thank you for telling us about this project, and I expect we'll be talking to you once you have some circles and have started creating some murals, because I'd love to then share what has been created, because art is certainly something that brings people together, and during these times we need more art and we need more culture, and it's interesting how organizations are trying to make that happen.
Thank you. Thank you so much for having me. We are looking forward to seeing circles, and we're requesting everybody to start sending them in.
Okay, great. Thank you again, Visi. Thanks for watching this segment of Around the Clock. Make sure you download your circle so you can participate in Circle of Love, or go pick it up at the corner spot. And remember, nice hard cardstock so it can be added to the other circles that are created. Thanks for watching this segment of Around the Clock. Well, that wraps up this episode of Around the Clock. Thanks so much for watching. As you can see, we did this from my outdoor studio on Prospect Street, trying to enjoy this summer weather. A big thank you to Beth Reynolds, our Economic Development Director, for speaking to us about all the work that she's doing to support our businesses and citizens here in Ashland, and also to Kelly St. Cyr, the principal of the Ashland High School, and Brandon Grover, who is the president of the Ashland High School senior class, and all the work that they're doing as we transition and learn how to pivot during this time of the pandemic. And then a big thank you to Visi Tilak, a writer and artist here in Ashland, who shared with us the 01721 Circle of Love project. I hope you consider participating. Thanks for watching this episode of Around the Clock. Stay safe and stay healthy.